Dude, are we? Oh my gosh, are we freaking live? Holy shit. Holy freaking shit. They did it. They did it. My voice is gone. I've been screaming. I've been yelling. Almost got fucking detained and freaking arrested. Holy shit, what a fucking day. What a fucking day. This is unscripted, baby. This is unscripted, unfiltered. I don't give a fuck, dude. Arizona State did it. They upset the Utah Utes tonight. What was the final score? Like 26-19, something like that. 26-20. Freaking Cam Skattebo had himself a hell of a fucking day. If it wasn't for Cam Skattebo, dude, this game was lost. Like, I don't know. Emotions are high, obviously, because they freaking won, which, tip of the cap to them. But there were some, pretty glaring things in that game overall. But, it just came down to the last wire where it's like, fetch it. I'm going to put my team on my back. And, he did it. He freaking did it. And I hope, if anything, this, benefits, his draft prospect, if that makes sense. Because, I've been freaking saying it. I was saying the same thing about Xavier. I was saying the same thing about Badger and Scat. There were some guys on that team last year that were freaking good. And they're finally getting recognition, if that makes sense. And if there wasn't recognition before, hell, you got to give them recognition now. That, Cam Skattebo is probably one of top 10, I'd argue and say top 5 running back prospects in the draft. Now, he is a junior. Let's not be a little premature here and say he's going to forego his senior year to be eligible for the draft. Is he up there with Genty? No. Is he up there with Samson from Tennessee? No. Because, dude, Genty's a whole freaking animal of himself because he's a dog, and what he's doing for Boise State is freaking phenomenal right now. But after tonight's win, going 5-1, giving the Utes their second loss of the season, Utah can't be a top 25 team anymore. Something, I don't know. This game was not like how last year's was at all. Wasn't it 55-3? Not like 2022 at all, where Rising just tore up that defense. Something was off. I don't know if it was the run game, the pass game. It just seemed like when there was down in distance, it was a slip screen. It was either a slip screen to Keithy, it was either a slip screen to Stanley, or Singer. Singer got involved a couple times, but just that Arizona State defense was just smothering the Utes all freaking night. They went away from the deep ball. You didn't see Cam throw a deep ball once in the freaking game, which is come on, dude. But, that's not my choice. That's Kyle Whittingham's choice. But, dude, it's freaking, what am I thinking of? Oh gosh. When it was after, was it Bernard's touchdown or something? There was a point in the game, or it was the field goal. It was a field goal that made it a 1-point game, where it's oh shit, here we go. Because Arizona State's been in this situation before. They were in this situation a couple times last year against Southern Utah University. They did end up winning that one. But they were in this situation against Colorado last year. They were in this situation against USC last year, where it's okay, this is a nail biter. This thing's going to the end. Can they hold on? And there's just parts of me where it's this Utah Utes team, they've been here. They've done that. They've been in these close games. They know how to win these close games. Just look at the Pac-12 championship a few years ago. Just how they would come up in the clutch. But not tonight, man. I was getting a little nervous where when the Utes were driving, it's dude, frickin' some of these defensive guys, they haven't been in these big situations before, but there was that crucial interception, and then just putting the nail in, the coffin. Skattebo broke off another huge fucking run, and that place just like a can, can of whoop ass, dude. That thing busted open, and you could tell they were winning. You could tell that this was gonna be a freaking upset. And it all's fair. in Love and War, all's fair in gameplay. And I mean, like, hats off to the freaking Utes. I think we just got the better of them tonight, and I'm not even fucking playing, but I think the Sun Devils just got the better of the Utes tonight, and that BYU game's getting a little bit bigger. And then Utah versus BYU, that game's getting just a little bit bigger, because if we come down to crunch time here, I mean, they secure the bag. They got to go to Kansas State. That's going to be a huge freaking game. They got to go to Colorado. They got to go to they got a couple pretty big road games coming up here, and then they got to play Arizona the very last week of the year, which I might be saving up my pennies to try to drive down to Tucson to go to that one. But yeah, dude, they were able to freaking do it. They were able to just shut down Utah and secure the deal. Where was I going with this? Oh, but they got UCF at home in a couple weeks. They got BYU. They got we've already played Kansas. Who else do they have? They've already played Texas Tech. They lost to Texas Tech. That's what's freaking crazy too, is this team could be very well 6-0. So you got to put them in the top 25. A couple weeks back, after their Texas State win, I think it was, when they were 3-0, I was like, hey, put them in as that sneaky number 25 bubble team. But after losing to Texas Tech, popping back, beating Kansas, beating Mississippi State, beating Utah now, a top 25 team. There's no debate. Arizona State is a top 25 fucking team in the country. What a freaking night. This game was freaking awesome. We stormed the field. Don't mean to incriminate myself too much, but yeah, we freaking stormed the field. And dude, I don't even know how to, dude, it was just fucking sick. I was dapping up, I dapped up Xavier, and I was like, dude, keep this fucking shit rolling. Keep this momentum going. And, there was a mosh pit. I don't know where the hell Levitt came from, but there was, a freaking mosh pit, dapping him up and saying good shit. Because, I mean, look at Arizona, man. Look at Arizona State go, man. They use this momentum. Who knows where it fucking goes. But let's talk. Do I even want to talk about it? Do I even give a shit? Here's what fucking happened. All right, so I'm not a fucking dumbass. All right, I'm a big freaking dude. I stand out like a freaking sore thumb, and I'm half, I'm not trying to sound, too controversial here. I'm half blackfacing it by doing an Uruk-hai hand, okay? And I'm wearing a Packer hat. I stand out like a sore fucking thumb. And so as the game's rolling down and it's oh shit, if they win this, they're probably going to storm the field. I mean, for hell's sakes, Colorado storms the field every damn win. But it's this is a top 25 win. They might storm the field here. And so, I'm kind of if they storm it, whatever, we'll go. I'll jump down there. From the first row down to the field, I mean, it's 5.5 feet down. Easy, which was kind of funny to see a couple people eat shit trying to hop down. But, so you could just feel, because right next to the band, you could just sense, there was just a tidal wave of people coming, because they'd try to go down, but, security guards would be no, 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 and so they would just keep moving and, going, and, there was, I don't know, 200 freaking people in just one section, and then, you could see the goalposts coming down, the student section's already going, everybody's running on the field, and slowly, little by little, people are going on, and so it's okay, you gotta let us go. You know what I mean? And so after people start to get out of the way, because it's I'm not going to be a dumbass and be the first one to jump out there. You know what I mean? Because it's someone's going to see me and they're going to it's get that motherfucker, and they're going to grab me and try to tackle me and lasso me and hold me down, rope me up a little baby buffalo that's trying to run away. But, so we're hopping, it was kind of funny to see, one woman try to, stop 10 people. She was no, people were jumping around her. But, it was my turn to jump, so I jumped down. And, dude, I saw freaking Bernard. I saw, the long snapper, number 53. I'm dapping him up, whispering in their ear, tapping him on the helmet, some of the Ute linemen, hey, dude, keep your fucking head up. You guys are still a great fucking team. And then I go to try to dap up Stanley because he's like within earshot, and like some fucking security guard grabs me. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And he's pointing to like go to the field because everybody's storming, and like they're doing a mosh pit. I'm like, I'm just gonna say, good job to this guy. So he puts his hands off. And then as I start to walk that way, like he grabs me again and he like brings me close and he's like, "Do you want to get fucking arrested now?" It's like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, chill. And like I'm stumbling backwards because he kind of like, he didn't like shove me, but like he's trying to like manhandle me. I don't have my fucking shoes tied, so like I'm falling out of my own Nikes. I'm like, no, dude, leave me alone. And then who the hell knows what happened to him or his power trip? But I mean, it's like, what am I going to do? You think I'm going to follow, the Utes up the fucking stairwell into their locker room and just, hey, Cam Rising, hey, good job, bud. You played like shit tonight, but you'll get him next time, Uncle Rico. You'll get him next time. No, it's like, what the fuck? So, but again, I don't know where the dudes come from. For all I know is I'm some punk-ass teenager. And it's like, no, dude, what? It is what it is, but it's like, oh my gosh, this is fucking stupid. But, no, and then, just every single Sun Devil player that I could see, like, just dapping them up, telling them good shit, keep this thing rolling, because, again, everything the Sun Devils want is right in front of them. They're one win away from going to a bowl game, and shit, they win, they're 5-1 right now, so that's 6 more games. I mean, they win 4 out of the next 6, 5 out of the next 6. They very well could see themselves in the Big 12 championship game. Again, stuff they got to clean up on the offense. I mean, it is a freshman quarterback. Like, there was a pretty bad pass that was intercepted by one of the linemen in the first quarter, but it's like, they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. They got everything's in front of them if they want to get to a bowl game. But it's just, dude, it's a great fucking game. It was a great win. And then something happened to Levitt. Like, I don't know how it happened, but like I think it was like either one of the strength and conditioning coaches or something, like they were hugging and like start jumping and everybody's like, yeah. And so like there's a big camera like showing us all do like a mosh pit and we're like, yeah, like it was freaking sick. There was one player that like looked me eye to eye. There's a big son of a gun. He's like number 72 or number 77, but like I forget like how big I am compared to all these other players who are still in full pads. But anyway, that's the freaking story of tonight and how tonight went. Dude, what a fucking night. Great win for the Sun Devils. Shit, man. I don't know, dude. I gotta go freaking wash my face and get ready for bed because holy hell, we got more college football to do tomorrow. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you later, okay? Peace.